We're going to be analyzing an apartment in Rua Tomás da Anunciação, 171. It is located in the parish of Campo de Ourique, one of the most famous and iconic and exclusive Lisbon neighborhoods in the central city of Lisbon. It is famous for its restaurants, shops, market. The market of Campo de Ourique is very close to the apartment, so if we reduce a bit, in fact, you will see a lot of different, so the market is here. So the famous market of Campo de Ourique is well known by its food court, where in the middle of the market you have the famous chefs with a small booth cooking for the clients. And you also have during the morning fresh fish, fresh meat, fresh fruits and vegetables. So it's a very well-known market in all Lisbon. So you will see also the quantity of restaurants that you have in the area. So this area is big, so all these orange dots are small restaurants in Campo de Ourique, as you can see, a lot of them. It is also famous because of being an area where it can be also residential, but also a location where all the tourists like to stay, due to the fact it's in central city Lisbon and it is a flat area. So Lisbon is known by being a hilly city. But Campo de Ourique is one of the flat areas of Lisbon, so very good to walk, very good to enjoy the different restaurants. There's supermarkets, pharmacies, hospitals, everything very close and inside the Campo de Ourique parish. And as you can see, you are also very close to the kilometer zero of Lisbon. So Marquês de Pombal, the roundabout of Marquês de Pombal, is considered the kilometer zero of Lisbon, and as you can see, the apartment is very close by. You also see that all the 5-star hotels that Lisbon has are in the same area of the apartment. There's a big shopping mall called Amoreira Shopping Center, which has 4 towers of offices, 2 towers of residential, and so you can also see that the financial district of Lisbon is very, very close to the apartment. So if we analyze the location of Lisbon, the location of the apartment, you will see that it's very close to the river, where all the city old neighborhoods are. So you see Alfama, you see all the Príncipe Real, here Campo de Ourique, Estrela. So all these neighborhoods are the old part of Lisbon. So the apartment is located in an area that the tourists do enjoy to stay and look for properties to stay once visiting Lisbon. So it is located in the first layer of Lisbon. So location wise is a very good one. A lot of different parks in the area, so you will see also Estrela, Basílica da Estrela, which is a very well-known touristic spot. A lot of museums, so everything is within the area of the apartment. So location-wise, definitely a very good one. Also located very close to the main avenues and highways that takes people in and out from Lisbon. So now we're going to analyze the apartment by itself. It is an apartment being promoted by PTGoldenvisa.com, a very well-known website in Portugal for properties. It is an exclusive opportunity from Portugal Sale, and it is, as mentioned before, a 2-bedroom apartment located in Campo de Ourique. So the apartment has a price of 375,000 euros. It comes fully refurbished, fully furnished, with a very good quality of refurbishment and furniture. So these photos we will be analyzing in detail. I will only describe the characteristics of the apartment first. So it's a 60 square meters apartment with 2 bedrooms, 2 toilets, being able to fit 6 people because it has a sofa bed in the living area. So analyzing the photos and coming for the first one, we're gonna start from the main door. So the main door of the apartment is here. It drives you at your right side to the living area. It has equipment that allows you to open the main door downstairs. It's located in the 4th floor with elevator, which is a very good point and advantage from the building and from the apartment. So coming to the right side, you come to the living area. You have the kitchen, open kitchen to the living area. You have a very nice balcony in the living area that shows you and gives you the perspective of Lisbon center city with the lungs of the city, which is a park called Monsanto, so that's the view you get. You have the corridor that takes you from the living area to the 2 rooms existing in the apartment, and here is a small bathroom that also gives you a social toilet and also a common toilet for the apartment. This is the main room with a lot of lights, electrical shutters, air conditioning, all in place. There's a private toilet in the room, and this is the second and smallest room where it fits 2 people, also with wardrobe, with air conditioning also. This is the common toilet, as we saw on the corridor, and it has shower and it is fully equipped to serve all the apartment. This is the private toilet from the main room, and that's it. We're going to be analyzing more in detail the characteristics and the divisions of the apartment through a 3D virtual visit that we're going to start now. So the apartment, as mentioned, you have the main door here. If you turn right, you come to the living area. That's where we are, which has a kitchen with a dining area and the balcony, all in the same. I will show you all in the same division. So it is a open kitchen to the living area and to the dining area with a small balcony. A lot of light in the apartment. Again, it's the 4th floor. We see here these towers are already the shopping mall that I mentioned to you, that is called Amoreira Shopping Mall. The living area has a sofa bed that makes possible the apartment to fit 2 more people, so in total 6. And it has, if we come to this corner, we will see air conditioning available in the apartment. From the main door, if you turn left, you reach the first and smallest room, which has wardrobe, the bed, light, and this black thing that you see here are the shutters that can close automatically and that can close and bring privacy to the room and also some darkness. So coming back to the living room, we can from this corridor access the toilets, the common toilet, and the main room, which is again with a very big wardrobe, a very nice window with shutters to get privacy and darkness, and again here electric shutters. And if we turn, we're gonna see the private toilet also equipped with shower. So it's a very nice apartment with a lot of light, and this is the main door. So it's a very nice apartment with air conditioning in the 4th floor, with all the characteristics needed for a great investment. We can also see from here the view of the floor plan, which gives us a very good perspective. The main door, the living area, dining, kitchen, small bathroom also here serving the main room, and the other room. So that is also the way you can also see better the apartment. So now we're going to start analyzing the numbers, the returns that you can do out of such investment. So by investing in this apartment, you can divide the price of the apartment. In total is 375,000 euros as mentioned, but we can divide in the price of the apartment, 350,000 euros, and the cost that it took to refurbish and furnish the apartment, which is 25,000 euros. So by separating these two costs, the taxes that you will be obliged to pay when transferring the property for you, the taxes will be only on the 350,000 euros, which is the cost of the apartment. So the cost of the apartment plus taxes plus furniture and refurbishment costs will bring you to a total investment of 395,414. What can you do with such investment? So definitely one of the most profitable businesses these days in Portugal on the real estate market is short renting the property to tourists on a daily basis. So a typical apartment that you place in platforms like Airbnb. There are several companies working in the market that can do the management of the property and the promotion of the property for you. Normally they charge 30%, as we can see here, on the management fee, and the 30% is based on the income you generate in your apartment. So this apartment is predicted to have an average price per day of 110 euros. It has a capacity of placing 5 people, so 2 in each room and 1 in the sofa bed and the living area. The occupancy rate is in locations like Campo Ourique is predicted to be between 75 and 80%. We are here counting on 75%, so during the year you will be able to generate an income of around 30,000 euros. Deducting the management fee and the tax that you pay on the income you generate, you will be getting a net income every year of around 17 to 19,000 euros per year. So if you count on the investment you've done, it's almost a 5% based on the 375,000 euros that you invest in the property. So a very good income that you get out of the investment. If you prefer to long-term rent your property, meaning contracts of more than 1 year, you can also do, as mentioned before, the Campo Ourique area has a lot of demand for nationals and foreigners coming to live in Lisbon due to all the reasons and the location we already analyzed. And this is an apartment that very easily you can reach the 2,000 euros per month. We are here counting on 1,650 just to be conservative. So if you're getting a monthly rental of 1,650, during the year you will get, or along the year you will get 800,000 euros per year. Deducting the taxes that are 28% on long-term rentals, you will get 5,000. You will be deducted from your income 5,500 euros. So in net income, you will be generating around 14 to 16,000 euros, definitely in such a market. So around 4% return on investment through long-term rentals. So as you can see, and if we do an average between long-term and short-term rentals, at least 15,000 per year you will be getting. So in total, in 5 years, you will be collecting 75,000 euros out from the investment you've done, which is a very good figure. The appreciation on such apartment. So taking account that on the last 4 years, Lisbon average prices on properties grew every year more than 12%. These are statistics from the government and are available everywhere if you do a search. And we predict a location like Campo, which is one of the best and most prestigious in Lisbon, to be growing on the same average. In order to be very conservative, and knowing that we cannot predict what will happen in the market on the next 5 years, we place an average of 5%, just 5% per year. Counting on a 5% appreciation on this property, you are getting, after 5 years, a property that values in the market 480,000 euros, which is more than 100,000 profits that you got during the 5 years. So definitely, if you sum the rental potential of rental income plus the profit you can get on the appreciation of the property, is definitely a very good investment that we again do consider that is something that should be invested, because it's a great opportunity available. Thank you very much. Any doubts, feel free to contact us. Thank you very much.